a meditation called Not All Plain Sailing. Some imagined words of Silas. So, my name's Silas. You probably know the name of my travelling companion, Paul. He's far better known than I am. Do you know, sometimes you think something's God's plan, and it wasn't at all. Or perhaps it's that sometimes with the best will in the world, things come along that change your priorities and the plan has to change. And that's okay too. Look, take what's just happened to Paul and Timothy and myself. Paul had a vision, which is not that unusual for him. This vision was of a man in Macedonia saying, "Come and help us." Well, that was all we needed to know. Paul was sure that God was calling him to preach the gospel there. So it was, "Pack up your bags, boys. We're going on a little trip." So off we went to Philippi, leading city in that part of Macedonia. And we waited for something to happen, to point us to what God wanted us to do. Who was this mysterious man who'd called in the vision for help? What kind of help was it that was needed? Well, nothing seemed to be happening. So, on the Sabbath, we went out to the river, hoping to find a place where we could pray. We got talking to a bunch of women. Now, that was a little bit unusual in itself, because it's not really the done thing for men and women to speak to each other in public spaces. Not very polite. But we did it anyway. And wouldn't you know it, one of the people listening to the conversation was Lydia. Talk about your unusual people. Wealthy, influential, a dealer in purple cloth. So, a high-end fashion dealer. And she immediately got it. Got Paul's message, understood the freedom that he was talking about, the love that Jesus could bring into her life. She was baptized. In fact, all of her household were baptized, and she invited us to stay in her home. I wouldn't be surprised if this amazing woman becomes the first leader of the group of believers in Philippi. It all goes to show, doesn't it? Life isn't always plain sailing. You can be going along, certain that you're doing what God wants, and then another amazing opportunity comes along. And as long as you're open to that sudden change in direction, the most amazing things can happen.